Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a love and relationship reading for Aries from the 24th of September to the 7th of October 2018. Please make sure to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, I put the details of my email address and my website in the description box, so please contact me. I've also put the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I put links to Amazon as well as eBay if you want to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch the new video series that I'm doing on deck walkthroughs. You might find it very enlightening. So please like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm going to just do a general energy reading for you, and then I will do a general tarot reading for you. Okay, so there seems to be a lot going on here with you. You've got maybe you're going through a divorce, or you might be considering going through a divorce. So some sort of separation coming in over here, and you're very afraid to do things at the moment because maybe you're afraid that you're going to end up in a divorce situation. You were somebody that was very, very connected to this person, or you're very connected to this person, and you're really scared that losing this relationship is something that's going to cause big disruption in your life. You wanted a new beginning to come in for you, and there's a lot of anger and disappointment that is going on within this relationship. So all around the relationship itself, it seems like there's a lot of anger and disappointment. You might be going through a temporary separation at this moment, and you're worried that it's going to be ending in a divorce. But it seemed like the final outcome of it is that there's peace and harmony that is going to be reached. It looks like you will reconcile with this person and get back to them. So right now, going through some really upsetting times, and you're afraid to do anything. It looks like you might be temporarily separated from them. A lot of anger. So you'll need to work through these circumstances. You might need to be getting some sort of professional advice and counseling, and so that you can reach this point of harmony and peace. You might be having arguments over nothing in particular, but you'll need to discuss things and reach a point of compromise. So that's the general energy going on, and I'm just going to give this deck one more shuffle. Yeah. Deck's all upside down. Okay, so there's a lot of big energies going on in this reading. So you've got the Three of Swords over here. So a lot of heartbreak, feeling a lot of misery. There's separation. This card is the card of separation. You see you're alone here and clinging onto the sword. There's a lot of disappointment, and this might have been that you're going through this kind of divorce, or a breakup, and there's a lot of heartbreak with this card. You can see you're protecting yourself, and you're very scared. This woman looks extremely fearful about what's happened or what's going to happen and what's coming up for her in the future. So you're going through a period of a loss, a heartbreak, a separation. So the main card is really that it is all in your hands, because this is the card of the unknown. You can see he's holding a card. He's levitating a card here, and that's not been revealed. We don't know what's on the card. So this is that, this is a point of free choice or free will. This is what they talk about when they speak about that man was given free will in every decision. Despite there being a plan, there's always free will that can intervene. And this is the point where you have reached, where you have got free will as a choice. You've got a choice about what you want to do, and it's all up to you. This person is levitating this card, an unknown card, in their hands, so the decision about what you want the future to become is going to be in your hands. And it's not up to anybody around you, but solely on your hands, because you know what you want, and whatever this card turns out to be is going to be up to you. So if you want it to be a relationship going forward, it's going to be up to you, and you are the one that is in charge and directing which way your fate goes. The universe is not acting. You have been given the choice in your hands now. When you have the wheel of fortune, you have the wheel coming in and doing things to change the situation. Even the tower comes in, but it's not something that you can control. But in this case, with this card, the card of the unknown, it's you that is in charge of changing it. So you are, you have this defense system going on right now. You and your significant other are not communicating at all. Maybe you're in a relationship, you're doing your thing, they're doing their thing. You're not listening to what they've got to say. You've got your mind made up, and they seem to have their mind made up. So you all seem to be thinking or working very independently of each other, and whatever they're saying to you, you've turned your back to them, and you can see your hands crossed over your heart over here. You feel like you've been through a lot, and maybe anything more that they can say is just going to hurt you. So you're protecting yourself against hurt, and you're not listening to anything they've got to say. You're almost walking away already, even though you are still in the relationship. There seems to be that separation or that lack of communication that is going on, and there's quite a block over there because you're not listening to anything they've got to say. You've turned your back to anything or any suggestion that they're making at the moment. So in the past year, you've got this 5 of Swords. So there's been a lot of conflict and hassle, and maybe you've been feeling that this person has been saying a lot of harsh words, and they've got you down to your knees. Maybe you've been trying to make up and prevent this breakup, and they've got you they've beaten it out of you. It seems like you're down on your knees. You don't know what else to do, really. So there's a lot of domination going on over here, a lot of harsh words, a vindictive behavior, a lot of arguments that have been going on in the last year. So going in the last 3 months, you've got the 7 of Cups, where you're extremely tired of what has been going on. You can see this person is lying down, but also you've got some sort of vision, a new idea about what you want to do. You want this relationship to work out. You want it to end up being the best it can be. You want that love, and you're trying to have hope for a new vision, a new future. This is a card of like having new hope for that relationship to take off in the direction you want. You want this battle to be over, and you want this new vision, new relationship, the relationship to change to something new, in other words. So this is the 7 of Cups lying down, having this new vision for the future, wanting this emotional fulfillment to come in. And it looks like you do want to build something with this person. You want something new to start with this person. You've got these 2 lovebirds over here, and you've got the rod over here. So you want that energy to come back in again. This is what you're hoping for. This is what you want. This has been playing on your mind. You want this relationship to change from whatever nastiness it's been going through into something good, something productive, something that grows. You want it to start afresh. You want to make a new start within this relationship. But going into the future, you've got the 8 of Swords, and one of you is being very dominating and very restricting. Maybe your partner is just overwhelming you in a sense, and you see this woman is stuck within this relationship, and she is really not very, very happy at all. She's just she wants to break free. You can see that she looks very upset, very angry, and this man is very restricting her. This is the 8 of Swords. It talks about restriction, possessiveness, domination, and that seems to be going on, and they seem to be doing it with their words. So this might be you stuck in a relationship that you're feeling very restricted and very dominated, and you're trying to get out of it. You just want out. And this person has, but you can't find your way out. You don't know how to get out of a relationship that is just really not working for you. Maybe that's why you're trying to ignore this person completely. But maybe you have to stay in that relationship because there could be other reasons why you need to stay in a relationship. There could be a number of reasons. It might be due to financial reasons or due to the fact that you have family together. But you are just staying together for the sake of staying, and because of that, to keep the peace, maybe you're just ignoring them and carrying on with your daily work. And you're just putting up with whatever that person's got to say, but you're feeling very tied up, very restricted, and you just, it feels like you want to leave and you just really can't leave at this particular moment. So you are trying with this Temperance card to find some sort of balance, some emotional balance, some sort of healing. You are trying to communicate with your higher self, it seems, to try and find out what to do next. You're trying to find that vision, that the reasons that you're here, really. With the Temperance, it's also, focusing again, finding your goal that you had for the future, a card of healing, a card of calling in your higher self, calling in the angels for help. And that's where you are. You're probably doing a lot of praying at the moment and trying to keep things in balance. Trying not to start arguments, trying to make sure that the peace is maintained in order to maintain some sort of normality. And here you have a choice that needs to be made. So you need to decide what you're going to do. And with this first card of here, it's also a card of decision, needing to make a choice. And you have to make a choice from the heart. The Lover's card always talks about choice, and you have to look up for divine guidance for this choice, because this is a major arcana card. And with the major arcana cards, you really do have to pray about it. The let go and let God thing needs to come into your life, and you need to make a choice that is based on something that is going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. And you want the cycle to end with this World card being in your hopes and fears. You want things to move on, and you want to get better control over the situation. So you're trying to get above, raise yourself above a situation that seems to be going that doesn't seem to be going in your favor right now. You've got a lot of inner strength, and you are conquering things. You are sorting through problems. You are overcoming things, spending a lot of time meditating, spending a lot of time alone, and trying to deal with the problems as best you can. And you've got a lot of strength. The strength card is the card ruled by Leo, but it's also a fire sign, which is the card. Aries is a fire sign. So you are drawing from your deep inner strength, and trying to make big, bold moves in order for things to work out for you. And then you've got the Star card following there, that you've got a lot of hope, and you are doing a lot of praying, and you are trying to reach the divine. So you're on some sort of spiritual journey as well, where you're trying to find that inner strength within yourself, and you're asking for divine guidance at this particular moment and inspiration, and you are relying a lot on your intuition. You might be getting a lot of dreams and visions, or thoughts that are coming in, or maybe people are bringing messages to you, but there is some sort of inspiration coming to you to give you that strength to be able to deal with the situation. And you've got the last card, which is a major arcana as well. So you've got 3 major arcana cards over here. So this is an event that is that the divine is intervening, if you like. The Judgment card speaks about letting go of the past and moving on, and it is also a card where you have to make a decision. The decision is if you're going to stay in the old and let it be something that changes you, or you're going to move on with those lessons into the future. And with the Judgment card, you end up being given a second chance. And this is a call from the divine, because this angel is blowing this trumpet. So you are being called upon to make a choice. You have to make a choice. You have to let go of those shackles from the past and move on into the future. So you can either stay in this relationship and have it go nowhere, or you can either move away, which is probably what you want to do, it seems. Make the choice for your happiness and decide what you want to do. I say move away from the relationship because you are feeling so restricted and so tied up and so miserable in it. And the Judgment card is calling for you to make a choice. So you've got the strength to do it, you've got inspiration and guidance to it, and now finally you've got the Judgment card that is coming and telling you you have to make a choice about what you want to do. This decision will be made for you if you don't make it yourself. So you have been given the choice. The universe is giving you the choice in your hand to make the decision yourself, where it isn't going to be so difficult to accept it if you make the choice yourself, or if you don't heed the call to make the choice, it will bring in an energy that changes and makes the choice for you. So that's what comes in with the Judgment card, and you will be given a second chance to do what you want. You will get what you want. It will guide you towards your path, your divine path the path that you were supposed to follow. And this judgment card is now calling you to bring your energies and move towards the path that the purpose that you came to this earth for. You're being called to recognize it and move towards it. And even with the Temperance card, it's urging you to find what you came to do and move towards that, regardless of what anybody says or regardless of whatever the situation brings. The choice, you've got a lot of major arcana cards over here. So you are being called to make a big choice, a big decision, and you will have to make it. So there is support for you. There's divine support for you. So you can't sit back and let things, wait for things to happen. Things are going to start, the energy is going to start moving, and it's big energy shifts because you've got major arcana cards over there, the Strength, the Star, the Judgment card. These are all supportive cards. You've got the Lovers cards telling you need to make a choice. The Temperance cards telling you that you need to heal. And these are all in the, into the future, so you will be faced with a decision. So at the moment, you are being given a choice to make your decision yourself, to take the bull by the horns, if you like, yourself, or if the universe is going to step in and make the decision for you. And believe me, the universe does that. It does make the decision for you if you don't want to make the decision yourself. So these are from the Archangel Tarot, and this is the King of Ariel, which says, your plans are working out well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So just curb your spending a little bit and make plans about what you want to do for the future. You will attain success with this King of Ariel because it says successful, stable, and accomplished, powerful. So there's a lot of power in your hands right now, and make sure that you are, following things for your greater good. As opposed to just, winging it, if you like. Now you've got the Wheel card coming in. So a new beginning, end of delays, a change, a direction that offers happiness. So like I said, if you don't make the choice yourself, the Wheel of Fortune will come in and make the choice for you. And it looks like the Archangel Tarot is telling you that if you don't make the choice, the universe intervenes and makes the choice for you. It will start you on a new path. It will end delays and will change the direction of your life. So that is going to be coming in if you don't make a choice. And you go into the card of new beginnings as well, which says starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving, compassionate review of the past. Like I said, you need to find out what your purpose is with this Judgment card. And with this Temperance card, you need to find out what your purpose in life was and what you came here to do. And if you don't do it, the universe will step in and do it for you. So a really important turning point that has come in your life, the Wheel of Fortune coming in and a new beginning coming in. But also now, before everything starts off, the energies start rolling, it seems like you are being given the chance to make that decision yourself. So you have to step up and make that decision in order for you to move forward away from this heartbreak and all the kind of restrictions that you are going through right now. So a big choice is in the cards for you, and a big change of energy coming in with all these major arcana cards. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.